Hello everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat, and welcome to my persuasive essay on global warming. Ooh. First of all, I'd like to point out that there are a lot of myths, and there are a lot of facts about global warming, global cooling, and climate change, whatever they want to call it at the moment. Now, here's one fact that I want to get through immediately. The main cause of weather change on Earth and climate change on Earth is the sun. When the sun is at something called solar minimum, where there are a minimum number of sunspots, there is a lot of solar energy coming towards the Earth, which causes things to heat up. When it's at solar maximum, when there's a lot of sunspots on the sun for quite a long period of time, the Earth tends to cool and we get longer winters with higher snow count. Now, what does this mean for us? It means that a lot of the record highs and record lows do actually coincide with recorded solar minimums and solar maximums. As far as that goes, this is just a starter that you can find at the solarscience.msfc.nasa.gov sunspotcycle.shtm. This is a NASA website on the sun's health, specifically solar minimums and maximums and their impact on weather on Earth and solar weather. Another fun place to go is spaceweather.com, which is another NASA site concerning space weather. You can actually see space weather by NASA in action as you talk. Now, a while back, there were some leaked emails from several climatologists detailing the fact that global warming and climate change were in fact scams. This was their attempt to get money. This was their attempt to basically get governments to pay for everything that they wanted out of life. If you want to find out about this, the information on that can be found at online.wsj.com and do a Google search for the climate change leaked emails, because I really don't want to give you that long string of numbers that's attached to the HTML. However, that will be attached in a different document if you care to read it and if the teacher cares to disseminate that. Now, of course, while there were some leaked emails at Helsinki that showed the world exactly what was going on and what they were trying to cover up, this really didn't have much of an impact on the world thinking about global warming. I guess maybe this is one of those snake oil myths that the world needs. Who knows? At any rate, even though it was proven to be a fraud, people are still looking into this and thinking, oh my goodness, global warming is real. It's not, it's the sun. I can definitely tell you that. I'm sorry about that. I have... anyways, moving on. Now, there are plenty of sites out there that will give you information on climate change both from the climatologist's point of view and from actual research by our U.S. government on the subject. The first one of these is by the U.S. Geological Survey, geochanger.er.usgs.gov. This will show you the U.S. Geological Survey's information on climate change that they themselves have looked up. Global Warming has an official website at www.edf.org. You can also get a Fox News article on global warming and the current global cooling myth. It's a resurgence of the 1970s global cooling myth, which started before global warming. And these are sites that I highly recommend that you go to yourself and get your own information on the subject, make your own conclusions. I'm here to tell you that global warming is in fact a myth, that global cooling is in fact a myth, and that climate change is not caused by humans. One thing that you'll find easily on Wikipedia or any encyclopedia that you care to pick up, or even a book on the subject of volcanology, is the fact that your standard average volcanic eruption will put out more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere than the entirety of human industrial civilizations has done since we've had an industrial civilization. All at once. So if we can't even match one volcano, then how in the world are we causing so much problems with the ozone layer and everything else that these climatologists are saying that we're causing? The carbon footprints, guess what? We're carbon-based organisms. There's not much more than pseudoscience there, and again, I very much encourage you to look up information on your own, and don't take my word for it, don't take their word for it. Do your own research. It's the only way people will actually learn, and I highly encourage this. Once again, there's a lot of facts and a lot of fiction out there. If you want to read both, please feel free to do so. And once again, this is Man in the Black Hat, and I will see you next time for more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I hope to see you there. Later.